There's something to be said for one of the best jobs I ever had was just sanding the side of a boat for 3 months.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, so the pizza job is awesome because we're never like. I mean,
Stream Elements said the dog door is now live. Streaming DCS World,
like
Operation
menu,
Sunstrike,
so everything
DCS.
Is pretty like dialed after one shift, and it's fun. The community loves our food too.
Streaming.
First official mission with the Moza.
Doug said, test.
Hopefully first dog fight with the Moza.
Hopefully I can get it off the ground. So shall I boot this thing?
Yeah, let's go. First time over Dunkirk without killing our wingman with the Moza.
Yeah.
Count on that.
You say you wouldn't count on that? Now that we're all caught up with these missions, and we kind of know the standard of what we want to put into every single mission, we should do the next build together sometime later this week.
Defo. I'm down.
Dude, look at that bomber formation going overhead.
Right, lads, hold steady. No engine started, no throttles touched, no exceptions.
Are we all going great, nurse?
Orders are firm. We wait until clearance comes down the line, and I don't want a single prop turning before it does. Stay sharp, keep your gear checked, and be ready to move the second we're given the nod. Until then, sit tight, keep your heads, and stand by.
Slippers seem to be working out pretty good for me, I think. I don't feel a difference when I take a torpedo tank and it drops. Like, the slipper is, I think, very efficient.
Slippers look better too. You know, there's actually there's like a whole flight wing for the Greyness. It's RAF 457.
This be Group Captain McGregor, announcing Operation Sunstrike, you pack of scrappers. Listen sharp. Jerry sits smug in Calais, thinking his flak fighters make him untouchable. But today, we clip his wings, grind his pride into dust, and remind the bastard whose skies these are.
Awesome.
Orders. Our Havocs are heading in with a belly full of hellfire. If they don't come back, we failed them. The moment the ACAC starts yapping, their fighters will be in the air. When they show their snouts, rip them apart. We don't scarper till the last Havoc's headed home. If a bomber's limping, cover his tail. None of ours fall alone. Execution. Chalks away in 5. Havocs roll out. We follow like hounds on the scent. Climb to Angels at 15. Hold tight and keep eyes peeled. Messerschmitts and Focke-Wulfs will be climbing fast. Get stuck in and give them a proper bruising. Priority.
Rearming complete.
Any bastard who dares line up on our bombers. No lone heroics. We fight as a wolf pack, and we return as one. Know this. Derby sky is clear as a Highland loch, but beware the channel's capricious gusts, swift as a kelpie's breath. Anticipate a clash of Messerschmitt BF 109s and Focke-Wulf FW 190s. Their reinforcements swooping like wolves from nearby lairs. Should the formation falter, the fallback route lies westward or the channel's embrace. Damaged birds must signal, their kin rallying to shield and guide them home. This ain't no quiet jaunt over the channel. This is a show of steel and fury. If Jerry thinks he can meet us toe to toe, we'll remind him why he fears the night and should damn well fear the daylight too. Now, into your cockpits, lads. Let's make history. Dismissed.
Yeah. Got Colonel McGregor up there.
Oh, look at the stick wobble.
It's awesome, right?
Amazing. Why won't she turn over though?
Get the fuel on. Magnetos.
Yep.
Prime and wobble.
There she goes. Just have to give her another bit of prime.
my DCS or my IMAX didn't turn off, or DCS crash. I don't know which one is doing which. DCS crash? No, I'm saying I hope it doesn't.
Oh, gotcha. If you're crashing, just start lowering the visual settings like a little bit at a time.
Is that all of them?
Alright, one is green jet, ready taxi.
I love how the spotlight, like the taxi and landing lights kind of blast across the canopy as they turn.
Yeah, dude.
It's just pure cinema. 2 ready.
You guys ready to...
2. I should be 3 probably, because I'm gonna struggle.
Well, we're gonna get up, we're gonna get around the bombers, and we're gonna go pretty much independent. Let's go ahead and get airborne. I'm just gonna take a right. We're going to make sure you guys actually, follow me out. I'll take off and I'll give you guys lots of power to catch up.
We have to learn how to take off in this thing again, so...
Remember, pull your stick back, and then as you go faster, let it fall forward.
It'll do it for you, yeah. Alright, one's up.
2's up. 3. Oops.
3's up.
I can feel the gear go up. I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah.
Wait until you get a butt kicker. Hey, I'm in a right-hand turn. I'm staying pretty slow. You guys, I'm giving you a lot of power. Just go ahead and cut my circle and rejoin.
One thing I need to learn from you guys is flight, like comms. I think you do an excellent job, particularly on Scud, but I think that's military too. You kind of learn that stuff.
We've spent 21 years with a very pointed vernacular for clarity and, you know, precise engagement or precise communication without saying too much.
Yeah, you only say what needs to be said, and you say it when it needs to be said. When the right time comes. Yeah, no, I get it.
Are you guys visual with me for rejoin?
Oh yeah.
Copy.
Speed?
Speed is 190. Gauges are 25 over -4.
Man, I overshot you.
Oh man, this is amazing. You're right about like you
visual
get physical
bomber element. 9 o'clock. We're gonna climb to rejoin.
Oh damn it, I haven't set my zoom button.
I've seen 2 of them. There's some are higher, some are lower.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to the high squadron. I assume the high squadron is the lead bomber element.
Okay.
We're gonna do a nice long arcing left turn, and we'll see if we can rejoin with them.
Once I speed.
You can tell the speed is 210. Bringing it back, give me power. Yeah, the bombers should be going east to west here for a few minutes until they are all up above 10,000, and once they're all up above, I think 180 knots, and then once they're all in the green and in formation, then they will push. We should probably drop an audio file when they do their push, just to say, hey, fighters, this is the bombers, we're heading to Dunkirk or whatever.
Yeah, right. You're definitely
cool.
that. Could be a different voice, yeah. We need a, I was very tempted to synthesize Scud's radio voice with AI and then start producing shit and then sending it back to him, you know, to freak him out. I don't want to steal his voice IP though.
His VP, his voice property.
Exactly. Yeah, it might be a stretch to call it intellect. I don't know. Oh man, that looks amazing.
Off the nose, we got three flights. 2 still forming off our 10, 1 in formation off our 11 high. We're gonna maintain this climb.
Good setting.
Hell yeah, look at that, you pretty, Mike.
Pretty.
You looking real good.
Started focusing a little bit there.
I went to F3. Alright, we're in the turn to the left to rejoin. Gonna bring the power up to the turn. Looks like there's another bomber squadron 10 miles ahead, so we may push from this one to the next one, but they might just still be in their process of forming. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Dude, this map at sunrise and sunset is probably my favorite.
With the sun just sitting on the horizon. It reminds me a bit of Port Phillip Bay in summer, because I grew up near the beach. Yeah. It's exactly what it looked like.
Hey, Vader, are you with the lead element of bombers?
No, I'm behind you.
Okay, copy. Trying to sort out where everybody is.
You know the control key to get rid of the stupid mouse freaking cursor? It seems to be tracking my eye movement. Ever since the last patch.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This is a great way to test the stick.
Absolutely. Make sure we're giving the bombers enough. Whoa, these guys are flying like crazy. Yeah, bombers are still forming. Let's make sure we give them their room.
Sure, they can use some room. Yeah, to get actual information from the flight surfaces through your body is like
wait until you get a butt kicker, dude.
Oh, really?
Dude, a butt kicker, like right now, I feel the pulse of every time that piston fires.
Yeah.
Alright, 2, 3, you are both cleared for independent maneuver. I want us to fly with the lead Havoc squadron and just form up wherever you're comfortable on them. It looks like they're still maneuvering for flight integrity. And then for your reference, if you look off of our 3 o'clock long, you can see the Navy headed towards Dunkirk. One thing that's not in the mission brief that we need to add, Dog, is, or maybe we just add a radio call, that the Navy has a total of 7 destroyers headed there also.
Yeah, I actually wondered about that the last time we flew it. It's like it's not apparent in the mission, nor is it in the briefing.
Yeah, ooh, I'm hitting some turbulence. Some of them turbs keys.
The independent maneuvers, but who are we tracking here?
Whoever the lead bomber squadron is going to be. I'm not sure who it is. If you want to follow me, you can do that. We're just kind of, the bombers are still maneuvering and forming into their bomber elements.
They do that circuit, sort of off Manston.
Yep. Yep, so you can see the bomber squadron right up here to our left. They're in formation. The bomber squadron off 11, 5 miles level, they're in formation. It looks like there's still 2 formations still getting integrity. And then at our 10 o'clock, probably 30 miles, I can barely see the outlines of the other 2 bomber groups.
Listing past you, low.
For plan of attack, I want to keep near the bombers, and if we encounter fighters, we're going to try and draw them to the north over the Navy, so that the Navy can help us shoot them down.
When we record this, we'll have to practice a few scripts. So I think it would be great to do, like, when we do the full cinema recording.
Yeah, we just need to use the SRS for it, because then they'll inject like all the crackle and everything.
Totally. Well, and to have fresh people that haven't flown it.
Yep.
You know, we can kind of direct a proper flight.
I think it looks like all the bomber squadrons -1 are formed. We're probably looking at. We'll, don't die. We probably have one more circuit to return back, and then we're probably going to push them down.
What's wrong with my lung?
I wish I was streaming right now, because I'm literally, I have my feet up on my my rig, and I have my hands like folded across my knees, and I have one finger draping down, dragging across the top of my stick, and that's why I'm flying right now.
Sweet.
Hey dog, look at our 2 o'clock high.
Oh, yeah, see him.
16. There's 32 more bombers on the way.
Bloody hell. I'm not getting the normal, I'm not getting that spike. I did notice I got a spike when on the second mission, when we join up with the bombers over England. I noticed this because I think they all pop in at once.
I'm gonna make a left dog. Yeah, so I've changed some of the spawn times, some of the sequences.
It's buttery so far. So how do you reckon we fix Scud's issues?
I have no idea. I mean, dude, over the last couple months, he's probably increased his frame rate by like 200%. I think he's happy where he is, and we just let it be.
It's like, I want to give him what I have.
He'll get there one day. In a month or two, he'll try another thing. Oh yeah, hey, bomber squadrons are all formed. And it looks like we're with Havoc Squadron 3 from Manson, so we're going to push it up a little bit. Get up with the lead squadron. So I'm at 28 over, I don't know, 11. Yeah, we're definitely headed towards Dunkirk now, boys. Everybody fence in, lights off, guns on.
Lights off. Guns on. Gyro on. Range. Where do you put your range at here?
I don't change the range at all on this bit, dude.
I push base feet full right because we're normally engaging fighters, so it's a narrow wingspan. And so that means when the horizontal lines when it intersects the edges of that horizontal line, you're on range. And I usually get 250. It encourages me to get closer. I don't think you need to change anything though. You're pretty golden with you. I think one person dropped into my stream and then left, so I'm not sure if it's running like garbage or...
We will find out later.
This is Mary Fraser, bringing you a message from the heart of Britain's voice. London has taken the enemy's blows, but she stands, and so do we. In a moment, you will hear the latest report from the BBC, a clear account of what has passed. The city braces, the fires fade, and the people stand fast. But make no mistake, we take the fight to them. My lovely, brave airmen, go forth, so Britain may endure. And endure she shall. Now, to the BBC report. See.
What?
I didn't put the BBC report in.
Oh, okay.
It didn't dawn on me that those two go in together until she just said, "Here's the BBC report."
Well, I feel like
hear some old-timey news.
Yeah, I feel like it will give gravitas to the attack because you feel a bit sorry for the people on the ground, but it's almost like that, you know.
Well now, my dashing lads, it's Mary Fraser here. Once you've done your bit and made us proud, you'll find me holding court in the officers' mess, ensuring Group Captain McGregor delivers on his promise of cold pints. And if one of you comes through the door, looking particularly rakish, well, I might just save the best pour for him. Fly true, fly sharp, and don't keep a lady waiting. Oh, and by the by, I've taken the liberty of donning a rather exquisite frock this evening, a gift from the commander himself, hand-picked in London with the finest taste. Navy silk, with a daring little cut at the shoulder, just enough to cause a stir, but not quite enough to raise eyebrows at headquarters. A girl likes to be prepared for a grand entrance, after all. Now, here's some tunes to keep you flying true. Over and out, darlings.
Take your left side.
Way-o! Bugle! Boy!
Dude, this song makes me think of the nightclub scene from the movie The Mask.
Way out in England, cross the airstrip wide.
It does.
Pilots roaring, hearts with pride. Twist and turn and bold and free.
I've made some more subtle
rolling deep through history.
Louis Armstrong and like
Let run, run,
jazz
skies ignite.
So it feels kind of
on the fight.
subtle background.
No way stands, no bow stays tall.
Upper nose, 2 miles below, there's a
Thunder rain, one and all. Lightning strikes and thunder sings. Watch the 56 spread their wings. Rolling high, diving low. Fire roar.
It's such a catchy song though.
Watch it glow.
It is pretty catchy.
On the screens, hold
Actually
the
reminds me
line.
of
Storming skies mark the time. Chasing legends, racing fate. Victory calls, we dominate. Lightning strikes and thunder sings. Watch the 56 spread their wings. Rolling high, diving low.
Breaking off the
fire roar. Watch it glow.
I'll turn my sound up and I can't stop it.
fuel feed off the external tank would push the fuel feed lever forward, correct?
I think you pull it back. Like you start with it in the off position, and when it's time to flick it, you push it back.
Okay.
I'm not sure when we should push it though. What do you think, Vader?
You mean to dump it or to start using it?
Lightning
Break, off the nose, 20 miles, 25 left to right.
Watch the 56 spread their wings. Rolling high, diving low. Fire roar, watch it glow.
There's another contact like 20 miles behind them. We got two coming into the bomber formation.
Yep.
Dog, you want to take left? I'll take right.
Yep. I've dropped behind you a considerable amount, so...
Wait. Vader, what's your posit?
I am your 4 o'clock high.
Copy. I'm going to take the merge with this first bandit with dog. I see more off the nose. Probably 20 miles.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm merged.
Good eyes.
This 109 is engaged the bombers.
Watch your six. The one just turned on you.
Copy. Copy. Can you clean them off?
Negative. Not yet. Jason 1. Hoping it's not you.
That's you, dog. Yep. Alright, there's 8 more. So I'm going high towards these guys.
8?
That's what it looks like.
Copy.
Oh, no, never mind. Those are the bombers. I'm looking somewhere else.
Dog's offensive.
But I know there are more.
Yeah, Jimmy's offensive also. Chasing a 109. This guy is diving down. I'm going to call him no factor. I'm climbing back up with the bombers. He's dragging me down to 8,000. I'm back in the climb.
Yeah, I can see these ones that are low to the city. So I'm going to tracking towards them.
Switching back max power, getting back up with the lead bomber element. Remember after our first 4 bomber flights, once they drop, we still have 8 more flights coming through, so we have to remain on station.
Yep.
I'm gonna let this guy go. He's just chasing me away.
And I did the same thing. I gave him a couple hits, and then I gave him the sky.
Yeah, I should have done it earlier. I heard you do it. I'm like, oh, I'll keep going, and now I'm like, no. So is that like is there a fight happening in the middle of that high cloud?
No, it looks like I don't think it's a fight. It's the bombers. First bomber element's over the airfield now. Oh no, correction. Looks like there's a couple of Navy's engaged. Also, I'm seeing quite a few aircraft low over the airfield, moving left or right.
That's to see, so I'll be...
German ships are engaged. Caution under our nose now. Looks like 3 or 4 German naval ships.
Alright, these are JU-88. Keep wet.
Oh, JU-88s are here to play?
Well, I can't trim because I haven't found it.
Oh shit. One Havoc is going down. Havoc's over the airfield right now. We're under attack.
What's your cause?
Directly over the objective. Yep, I got a fighter.
I don't know what happened to those JU-88s.
Leave the JU-88s for later unless they're going after our bombers.
They might be. I lost them. I have no idea where they went.
Okay, copy. Alright, I'm to the east of the bombers, tracking 1109.
Whoa! Whoa, I thought that was one of our guys. The JU-88s are right here. Right, fucker.
Alright, 1109 going down. Perfect kill. Alright, I'm established over the airfield now. First kill of the day, boys. Gaddy's in the game. Bombers are turning off. I assume bombs are in the air.
Yeah, the strike.
Oh yeah. Hey, bombs are hitting right now. Hell yeah.
Alright. Got one. Got two. One's on fire.
Hey, those German ships are firing on our bombers.
That's an awful touch. I guess it makes sense.
Dude, look at the airfield. That place is on fire right now. Oh, eyes on, parachute. Come in. I am over. Alright, I think I see the JUs.
Yeah, I'm getting them.
Copy. I can come in to assist.
No, one's dead.
Because I'm high.
One's dead and I'm working on the other one.
Alright, JUs are yours. I'm staying over the airfield. Damn, dude, that German Navy is like engaged. I want to go straight, but I don't want to waste my ammo.
I'm like Angel 6 above the airport.
Dude, look at the fight going on down there over the water.
Crazy.
Hey, next squadron of bombers is entering the airspace now. Don't go underneath them, they're going to be dropping.
Get a big wet. I see there's a bit of activity over the water there. Do you need a hand down there, Trader?
Nope.
Looks like next squadrons of bombers, their bombs are falling now. Once the bombers are out, dog, we're going to dive on the field and make sure that they don't have any fighters left down there. Dude, the glare off my canopy right now is making it hard for me to see.
Where are you exactly?
I'm over the airfield at Angels 11.
Oh, so you're above me.
I am
You're gotta be
perched.
kidding. I am out of ammo already.
Dang, Gina. You ain't got no guns. Hey, there's if you go to the map, there's two airfields directly across the water that you can go rearm refuel at.
Okay, so this guy has to die. He is still shooting at me. How is this possible?
You want a hand?
No, he's like breaking apart.
What's the spitting? That's a great nurse. I think I just dove on you, dog.
Finally, he's on fire. Finally.
Alright, dog. Let's go, you see the northeast corner of the field?
Northeast.
It's going to be right and up of where all the activity is right now.
Yep.
Let's go buzz that and see if we see any fighters down there.
I see them. I got eyes. They're midfield on the taxiway closest to the beach.
Copy.
Heading back to the beach.
Boy. I'm rolling in from the east. Jakalaka. Let's kill the fuel tank. Oh, hey. German Navy still alive. Very much alive. I am defensive. Hey, Dog, there's 2 more fuel silos on the east side of the airfield.
Bill, I took out some grounded aircraft there.
Copy.
Well, I hit them. I don't know if they actually took any damage, so...
I'm rolling in again from the east. I'm going to try to hit that fuel silo again.
Where's the fuel silo? I see one burning. Oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah, gotcha.
Yep, I'm about to pop another one.
I'm taking fire from flak. I'm going to see if I can take him out. AA, rather.
Got him. Tank destroyed. Off the east.
I swear I got good hits on those aircraft on the ground. But something lit me up. Have we got company? Oh, that's great.
I think it's the German Navy is still pretty active. And I'm not going nose on to those guys at all. I'm in on the 3rd tank.
Well,
yeah, the German Navy. Ooh, German Navy, and it's still got some ground units firing pretty heavily.
Alright, I'm Winchester.
Yeah, same.
Alright, I got eyes on some ground artillery. I'm in on them.
Should we
destroyed one?
Get back and refuel, rearm later?
Oh no. Oh, are you guys empty?
Yeah.
Yep, I am.
Yeah, get out of here.
No, I've got a little bit. Got some
I just killed another flak gun.
Whoa. Oh, I'm dodging bullets here.
Should I be able to hit the parked aircraft?
Yeah,
I don't seem
absolutely.
to take damage.
Alright, hey, break, chaos. I am Broken Bird. I am out north, RTB. Immediate departure. I'm out direct Manston.
Now I'm Winchester. Yeah, direct Manston as well. I can see the Navy shooting at each other. There's one vessel shooting the Nazi shooting me, and yeah, like crazy everywhere. Looking great.
I got her shooting at you, did it wrong. Definitely something for the Navy to take care of. Oh, take more hits, damn it. I'm already hit. Yeah, so I'm losing power. Alright, that's sick. I'm out.
Oh.
I'm on fire. See ya, boys.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
See you after the war.
Well, the Navy should pick me up. I jumped out over our roads.
Oh, okay.
I think. We'll say 50-50. Whoever's faster. Dude. The sounds that are coming through my headset right now between the navies is crazy. All I hear is just like artillery on both sides.
Well, that's what we want. Are you happy with the sound level? I feel like that song might be, for me, it's a little loud, but...
I think it's perfect.
Yeah. Are you about halfway across the ditch there, Vader?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, boys. Ready for it?
What?
Ocnos 313 for 16 miles, flight level 6. 2109s.
Ew.
You may want to make a left, get over the coast, and then fly north of Manson to deconflict.
That's new. And no eyes.
They're 5 miles off the right side of the Manson Peninsula. I am happy with this mission. I'm going to change the oil plant to just be a couple more fuel tanks, and then I think I'm calling this one good. What do you think?
Yeah, just, are you going to add the BBC radio, or maybe just change the call-in from Mary and save the BBC radio for another mission?
I might save the BBC one for another mission, I think. Because we have some long drives, like on the mission where we drive out and we escort the bombers back, like that's a long drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take out Mary's BBC intro, move her music back about 30 seconds to make it happen a little bit sooner, than call this mission good.
Yeah, yeah, we can switch her to, there's 3 Mary intros, so you just pick one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Or I can make a new one if you want.
No, I'll use the one that's in there now. I'll just make it happen sooner.
And remove the other one.
We need to, yep. And then we need to change the mission brief a little bit, or add something in there about the Navy.
Yeah. With the, you mean the audio, or?
Yeah, we need to add some cue that lets players know that the Navy will be operating and assisting with the assault on Dunkirk.
Yeah. There could be a separate call as we hit the, after the, you know, like, you could have a separate call from the Navy to say, boys.
That's, I can replace the Mary BBC call with something from the Navy saying, hey, we're pushing this fight too. Man. Yeah, I'm happy with this mission.
Did you get shot up at all?
Oh,
yeah,
I did. Great ride. Oh,
if you get shot up, your stick will be loose. It'll be like
hard or heavy. Whatever.
Yeah, you'll have it like pulled all the way to the left, but it's still like wanting to go the other way. It's like one of your rudders or one of your ailerons is gone, or one of your rudders is gone. Ooh, explosion over Manson.
Oh, those stupid 109s.
There's no bombers. German bombers, are there?
You did see Ju-88s.
There's 4 flying low. I don't know if those are our guys or...
Your screen looks good, dog.
Does it?
Yep.
I managed to cable tie the rudder pedal camera to the back of the clamp for the Moser in between having some late lunch and reconnecting. So.
I'm taking advantage of being shot down to watch Twitch.
Hey, I'm curious if text-to-speech is working. I don't think it is. No end of issue with that. I'm gonna have to do a lot of practice, I think.
Daddy Chaos Baby said, "My name is Dog, and I love Jimmy."
Oh, there it goes. It is working.
I don't think text-to-speech is working. Yeah, the thing that was hardest to transition to was the Viper. Because the Viper stick
so sensitive.
Well, it doesn't really move. Like, it moves a quarter of an inch at full deflection. It runs off of, like, pressure. And Moza, like, perfectly emulates that. Yeah, there's something on fire down at Manston. I think one of the bombers crashed or something.
We don't have someone in an A10 here.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Dog and I love you. It's true.
Yeah, so something crashed or is on fire.
Still blown away by the gesture, guys. I don't like...
Oh, sweet.
Very touched. And it's
the
so
Havocs are running.
Cool.
They're landing 2 at a time, the Havocs. And we're back before the sun's up.
My engine's dying, and then I switched off the tank back to tank fuselage. And I'm like, oh no, I'm alright.
Oh, I wonder if that's what happened to my engine.
That could be it.
I just assumed I was dead because I got shot up so badly. I had holes in both wings and I took a couple shots to the face from the boat.
I mean, my bird's not in a great place, but...
Alright, I'll be doing the dirt strip. Landing here.
Dogs over just wiggling his stick.
I'm just feeling the pressure against the flat surfaces.
So when you go nose forward and you pull nose back really fast, can you feel like the momentary stall in there?
Yeah, it kind of lets go.
Yep.
That is my consciousness. Did you say that?
No, your stream's a few seconds behind. Yeah, there it is.
Is that a 109? Just off the northeast tip of Manston?
Probably me.
Are you low?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm turning on base.
Long shadows. I lived in London for a little while and used on like bank holidays and stuff. I'd get out into the country.
Mm-hmm.
And the scenery is just beautiful, like the green fields, and this really evokes that kind of, particularly this time of day.
Yeah.
In England?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to England and Scotland for 10 days when I was like 17. And it was like in October, but it was still awesome. So awesome.
Scotland's amazing. Why want my gear to go down?
Love the crack of the motor.
I'm online. Oh, Donald. Jeez, I am.
Well, I'm right.
Yeah,
I'm right behind you, dude.
How are you? Do you want me to go around?
If you're right there, if you can land it.
I'm too quick.
Huh?
I'm coming in quick, so.
You got something on fire over there.
That wasn't too shabby.
Right, I'm right behind you.
Turning off. I think my gears a bit shut up.
Wow. That makes you a better pilot.
That was my best landing in the spit, I think.
Well, because you can feel where you are in, like, because you're in a transition of states of lift, and you can feel it. You can feel the feedback from it.
Yeah. God, I'm just like messed up.
You got holes. Dude, you got bullet holes all around you except for your body, like your physical body.
I know.
Look at the side of your fuselage.
There's like a love heart just behind Nurse.
I don't know how you didn't get blown away. You look at that. The base of your wing, like at the 6, like.
I have a bunch of holes.
Vader's got like a guardian angel right now standing in front of him taking bullets.
You're whipping shitties.
You can feel that.
Come to a complete stop. Pull your wheel brake. And then just give it gas and you'll feel like the stick like fight you.
Amazing. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. You can see right to the frickin' the panel through the bullet hole. In the front of the cockpit. It's amazing. But it's a love heart. I'm gonna F4 to that, hang on.
I wonder if the track works where you can make a cinematic out of the mission tonight.
Oh, I hope so. Look, see the love heart?
Oh, yeah!
Get me taking out those two JU-88s the way I was so pissed at them. I was like,
dude, you can
super
see
slow flying underneath, shooting them up.
Hey, Vader.
Huh?
Dog's got a bullet hole in his fuselage right in front of his console in his cockpit that you can look through and see him through.
It'd be nice if you could see that if they modeled them inside the cockpit. That'd be somewhat terrifying. But...
Yes. Oh, that plane was on fire.
I'm gonna get the ground crew to actually, once they repair it, to paint a little love heart there.
Sun Garrow said, Dog and Jimmy. More like.
You can see your speed. You can see your speed.
Tom and Jerry.
Crazy, I've never seen that before.
You said more like Tom and Jerry. Dog and Jimmy, more like Tom and Jerry. It's funny. Hey, Shug, what do you think of the World War II mission, dude? This is one of the missions that we've been working on for the last couple months.
That is a heart-shaped shot.
It is.
That's cool.
I am happy with this mission.
Yeah, that's great.
I do think the next one is the sub hunt.
Oh.
With the sub hunt, we're gonna have to have like some radio traffic with like really long, drawn out like Deutsch transmissions.
Yeah,
where they're like, Yankee, Yankee, we see you.
Yeah.
Wolfie, Wolfie. Definitely.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely.
Right.
I wonder if there's any transmissions we can follow. Alright, Vader. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm speechless. So, too kind.
Absolutely, man.
Now
Hopefully,
you're trapped with us forever.
you'll enjoy it. Yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we do.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, I can, like, I feel like it's probably going to take me, like, a couple of sorties to, dial it in, but I can already feel the difference, like that landing.
Insane, yeah. I'm going to get going, too. I'm tired. I got to go sleep.
Sleepy sleep.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay up all night flying this stick.
As you should.
You're going to be a professional the next time we get on.
That's it.
Yeah.
I want to see inverted flight on the Mozzie for 1 minute straight.
There you go.
Although that won't happen because the engine shuts off.
The engine shuts off. If I can do it in the Yak, they'll do 3 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah, just the Yak. All right, boys. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Cheers. Thanks again, Jimmy. Cheers, mate.
Oh, yeah, dude. Cheers. See ya.
Best. You the best. Fresh bird. Do some touch and goes. Why is my chat not working?
All right, man. I'm out. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
Right.
Sleep well. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Right. Later. You bet.
Bye. Learning to fly again with the stick. That's sketchy. So Moses seems to be double bound.
Daddy Chaos Baby said, you should try the Mozzie.
What I want, I didn't see.
It's heavy in the stick.
Heavy in the picture is. Oh, really? The Mozzie? That's a good idea. Let me do it. Electoral. Mozzie. I thought there was. Weren't there issues with it though on the force feedback? Or is that fixed now?
We think it's fixed. It's been flying right this past week or so.
What do I do? Just select it and then it's good to go, yeah? Got a Spitfire. What? That might help. DCS. Alright. Oh, it is heavier. Been playing right this past week. Wow, nice. The timing was right. Excited by this. I love the Mozzie. Very cool. Yes, Rainbow Pop. YouTube broadcast, YouTube bot is broken.
Doug said, test.
if that worked.
Test.
Maybe that worked.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Run the starter.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Run the starter.
Copy.
Daddy Chaos Baby said, "How is it?" Don't forget to lower your gear. No. I think your mic is muted.
Can you hear me? You mean Daddy Chaos? Daddy, can you hear me?
Drink water.
Fell down your pocket.
He's beautiful. I'm gonna have to
What
give
did
her a
you
name.
think of the Mozzie with feedback?
So good. Like it like my brain is still connecting the difference. Like it goes from, you know, like, 'cause I always thought the Warthog was pretty great, and I've been using it for so long, but just like the finite control and the fact that you can actually feel what's going on, like it's amazing. And I think the more I learn that, the better I'll get, because it's like, oh, this happens, therefore you do this, whereas you don't get those points of feedback, and it's just like she's so.
Everything is trash now, aside from the Moza, haha.
M0RT75 said, "Oh, did Yopu upgrade?"
What did I ever? I got the High Alpha Hooligans, the boys, sent me a present. I had a knock on my front door this morning at about 10 a.m.
Daddy Chaos Baby said, "Mort, he got a Moza."
Yeah, look at it right here. See this beautiful thing right here, throbbing between my legs. Yep.
M0RT75 said, "Wow, very generous."
Yeah, Jimmy, Vader, and Scuttle chipped in. The boys are just amazing. I'm genuinely. I mean, if I could shut up, I'd be speechless, but I can't shut up. So it's amazing.
Daddy Chaos Baby said, "Gotta keep the media hoe happy."
You know what I need to do? I need to bind some trim in this thing, because it's difficult to trim without trim set. Just controls.
Only thing you need now is the butt kicker.
Yeah. Well, I've been keeping an eye out.
M0RT75 said, "FFB is about as big as VR for immersion."
Daddy Chaos Baby said, "All the trim."
Trim elevator, axis trim rudder, trim...
Mort, I said the same thing earlier.
M0RT75 said, "DIY bass shakers are a doddle."
Yeah, well, someone was recommending that. I was looking... Was it... I think it might have been Gert. Or maybe it was you, Mort, recommending one of the build your own kits. But this thing, oh man, it's like a freaking Ferrari. And it's got that Ferrari. It's got that new car smell. Just amazing. So apparently I'm going to be living here from now on. So freaking cool. Control, trim elevator. Else, let's just go to axes. Yeah, we had a whole unboxing. So the stream before this one, like, I opened it and the boys watched me connect it, and then the boys helped me tune it in. So it's been like I've been in here all day actually. What am I doing? What was I doing? I was checking axis. Trim. Where's trim axis? Trim aileron axis. So that one. There it is. Trim rudder axis. I think that's broken. Trim rudder. We don't want that. We want trim rudder axis. Trim rudder axis. Guess I'll use that to trim aileron. Let's try that.
You can't bind the bomb doors to an axis, can you? It's a shame. Would feel very satisfying.
It would, like with a big lever. I think my elevator axis is shot. So unfortunately I can't use that. So slow. I need to invert it. Is that what's going on? Controls. I think I'll just leave that off. Number.
Similar setup to you. I have a separate quadrant for my Warthog.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I only picked this guy up recently, but it was like $50, but the pots are shot, so but it means I have a separate axis now for my prop RPM, which is nice. There we go, that's better. The trim is set. That is set. I probably need to set fire and bomb release, don't I? I don't need to do any of that for takeoff. Let's get her going. Hey Jimmy, if you're still there, do I need to update the server library link? Because I'm not sure it's working. It's the my stream has been messed up lately. I'm curious how that's looking for you there, Mort. We made
Run the starter.
Raft of changes to try and get back. If we can get this off the ground without dying. Let's try some pattern action. Yeah, I'm very happy with the setup. That's adorable.
baby said, gear check?
No, gear's down. Why do you wait until after though? Man, it's so tight on landing.
Springfield 1, request takeoff.
He's down. A bit bouncy. He's down. I'm gonna turn that. I mean, the tail wheel might be having some problems. I don't know what happened there. break her. So I need to fix this thing. Just controls and an elevator. From the left, from the right, that looks right. Yeah. No, that is right. Roll. Well, I should fly across and drop some bombs. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Select roll. See if I can take off with a full load.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Start this mission. Actually.
Refueling complete.
Boys, start priming the engine.
On the starter.
Copy. Rearming complete.
bomb as well. Press controls. Rockets. Manual hip firing. Gun firing switch. Cannon, fire machine gun. So fire machine guns, we want to be no B, number 6 and number 2, or number 1, number 2. Deck. Cannons, B. Rockets. Bomb rockets. Police bomb, gun cannon on. Trigger button needs to be. Button 26 already is. I think that's right. We've got the 26. Trigger, pull the cannons. Rim is good. It's down. Let's do it. Straight up.
young baby said. Starting to make love?
No, I'm just headed back across the beach to test it. Yeah, no, it's still on the same mission. I just thought I'd give it a whirl. Darling things here.
Sweet.
Quick. Loving it though.
Diogenes 912 said, let's go.
Good, let's go on YouTube. How you going on YouTube, brother?
Well, I'm headed to bed. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Cheers, Jimmy. Thanks again. Yeah, those boys are still firing down there. Presents to you, motherfucker. Must be hit. Oh, I think I am hit. Let's get a stable. Left end is going. I'm going to give you everything I've got because I'm not returning home. Down the boat. I might flip it. Flip it to, what are we going to do? DCS server. Welcome. Channel suite, maybe. Dude, straight up ref nance. Mic test, mic test, mic test. I feel like it is too soft, it's not. Now audio. Test, 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 test. I need to turn down Spotify. What? Turn me up a bit. Test, test. Is the mission starting? It's very strange. Thank you.